Aquarius, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to take a look into the energies around you at the moment. And also, we will look into the energies underneath the surface in order to better understand what you should know right now. Okay. Okay. The main energy for the reading is the moon. And the first message that we get from this card is that not everything is what it seems right now, Aquarius. There is something that has been hiding, which might come out soon, revealing itself completely. Something you did not see coming at this time, but that all of a sudden is going to show up for you. Now, often when this card appears, it's a sign that feelings and intentions are going to be revealed after a time of illusion, deception, even repression, perhaps. We'll see. Now, the reading starts with the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords right here on the surface. Let's see what we have underneath the surface. Nine of Swords and Knight of Swords. So this is something that you definitely have been thinking about a lot before actually taking any sort of action. What we see right away is that you are coming out of a strong and deep spiritual connection. Perhaps a marriage for some of you, and if it wasn't, definitely felt like it. It was that type of commitment that you would call traditional, definitely really beautiful, and you did not expect it to end. The breakup might have happened recently or even a long time ago, but for some reason, it's going to have some impact on your upcoming situation. There is some sort of message that is trying to get to you regarding this connection, but that you might be trying to avoid underneath the surface. Something to look into right now. You know, obviously, this is a situation that initially seemed very, very promising, but eventually it just changed a lot. You felt good until you didn't anymore. You felt like you were expanding, being yourself, saying things perhaps that you've never said to anyone else before. But eventually, you might have realized that this connection was not making you expand. It was making you shrink and not be yourself anymore. In fact, if there was jealousy, your energy was all spent in understanding what this person was doing, what they might have been hiding, checking their phone, just living a very complicated situation here that made you become someone else, made you not recognize yourself anymore. And so we see here a dynamic that started forming between the two of you, which you started not to like anymore. A lot of misunderstandings and definitely different love languages at this point. You know, it feels like this person loves in waves. It comes and goes. Sometimes they're affectionate, someone they're very cold. Someone they make promises, and some other times instead they cheat and they lie. But before getting to that breaking point, you definitely tried to make things work. In fact, it was almost as if you had a tendency to tolerate more than you should have in order to just avoid confrontation. You ended up bottling up so much in this relationship because deep down, you maybe already gave up on it. And why do I say that? Because Aquarius people fight only when they know that there is potential for a resolution. With this person, he just didn't think anymore that there was going to be potential for that. The Ten of Swords is an ending that if you postpone, which you might have at the beginning, eventually it's going to force its way in. This is the time to take care of this energy, to either let go the connection, or face the issue head on and speak your mind. And perhaps you did eventually. Even if you didn't get clear answers from this person, you read in between the lines. You understood what was going on. And the Ten of Swords talks about illusion that has been lifted. But also it talks about starting over and no more new pain from that old source, which is good. It's exactly what we wanted to see here. And so what's going on now? We have Temperance and Hangman on the surface. Underneath the surface, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. All right. So there is definitely a lot of waiting energy in these cards. It's almost as if someone's life here was put on pause when that Ten of Swords ending happened. And I feel that that person, possibly the both of you, might not be even aware of this. Energetically, I see someone who is still waiting for a reconciliation as if it was written in the stars, as if it was a certainty. And in the meantime, though, you are learning a lot about yourself, Aquarius. I see it right here with this Eight of Pentacles underneath the surface. Right here, you're learning about what you truly want in life and what you stand for. But especially you're learning about what's not negotiable for you anymore. Temperance right here, learning that you're not going to jump into a situation just based on how it makes you feel. It has to make sense as well. It has to be an addition to your life instead of taking things away from it. You're just overall done wasting time and wasting yourself away with the wrong people. I feel that right here, you are getting to know yourself, learning how to control your instincts with patience and avoiding rush decisions. Also, this card talks about, in certain cases, all or nothing. And so right here, it's either going to be the right person or you're not going to waste your time. You don't need to be with someone. You're wanting to be with someone when it makes sense, when there is the full package. Otherwise, I'm going to be single. I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to force things anymore. So right here, you're focusing on work, working on your stability, discovering your independence, having fun, rebuilding your confidence. And again, a beautiful lesson here. I cannot control other people's actions. I cannot go through their phone and always make sure that they do the right thing. But I can control how I react to things. And right now, I decided that whenever there is confusion and sketchy behavior, I'm going to say thank you, but you know what? No, thank you. Have a good life. So this is a very important, painful situation, but important lesson, of course. Now, we have next the Page of Swords and the Devil on the surface. Let's see what we have underneath the surface. Ooh, Four of Cups and the Lovers. There is communication coming in regarding this connection, but it's not 100% transparent communication. This is an attempt to reconnect and start a conversation, but whoever comes in is still playing mind games, not being honest about how they truly feel. You might be getting a drunk text from this person with this devil energy showing up here. And although it's going to be confusing, if you read in between the lines, you'll be able immediately to understand what this is about. Someone might be even asking you inappropriate questions here. Are you seeing someone? Are you with someone right now? This person is just acting on an impulse. And maybe because they have seen you moving on, they're jealous. Now they are the ones who are jealous, bringing in drama in this situation. And one thing that you didn't see coming is that this person will still have this growing obsession for you, even after everything that has happened, everything that was said. They feel trapped into their own stories here. I don't need that, Aquarius. I can do much better, but they keep lying to themselves. You see here that you're about to say no to this person. Four of Cups. You are not even going to answer. You might ignore this message, focus on you instead, feeling like you deserve much more than someone who shows feelings only when they're drunk or when they're feeling lonely. Then why all of a sudden we see this Lovers card coming up here? This is definitely unexpected. It's something that could connect to this person that we talked about up to this point. Or for some of you, it might just be someone new entering your life, but someone who you already know and who's coming in full speed right now. And eventually you're going to realize that that is your soulmate. That is that person that it's worth investing into, being vulnerable towards. So something is coming your way. It definitely connects to this person's message, to this event, to this ending right here. Let's see. I want to see what this person is going to tell you in this text. Also, let's see what they really would like to tell you though, and how perhaps the conversation is going to evolve when they sober up or just when they gain some control over their impulses. This lover's energy is definitely something that you won't be able to ignore. A magical new chapter, which at this moment, after all that has happened in your love life, you were not expecting or hoping for anymore. So let's look into what's coming up in your near and distant future. Let's see what you should expect. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Aquarius, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aquarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future situation is the Four of Wands. And obviously, this talks about you not seeing this coming at all. Whatever it's coming next with the Lovers and the Eight of Wands, you didn't see it coming because right here, you are in that safe environment where you have control over. You are at home, you're doing your thing, you're completely detached from any potential movement coming your way, especially when it comes to your love situation. And right here, we see that this will cause some sort of celebration. It's a reunion. With whom? We don't know yet. We'll look into it. But overall, there is a romantic promise that will follow up this energy that it's coming in. It looks stable, it looks promising, at least for now. Let's see how it's bound to evolve though. Before getting there, I want to look into this conversation that is coming in. I want to see what this person is saying, but also instead what they're really wanting to say that they're not at the moment. Let's start with that message and then we will keep going, seeing what's coming towards you in the near and distant future. This person starts poorly. The first thing they say is not good, but things are definitely changing in a way that for you is absolutely unexpected. This is actually very beautiful. What we see right away is that this